I try not to come on here too often, you know. I don't want to make certain people mad. It is what it is. I really don't care. You know, opinions, this is the thing about opinions, baby. That people live off opinions. And I know that, oh, reputation, what is that? What does that mean? A person can change. You are not who you were 10 years ago. And everybody has to go through life, baby. And I mean, people can only teach us so much, right? There's a reason you only retain so much knowledge from some people, right? This is your journey and your journey alone. This is my journey and my journey alone, baby. And I've learned through this whole process that other people can think they know, baby. That doesn't mean they know. You understand this type of pain? Y'all not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me I lied. You're not gonna tell me I had ulterior motives. You're not gonna tell me that I just out of nowhere lost my mind. You're not gonna tell me that I told my kids to make the shit up. You're not going to do that because you weren't there and you are not right, baby. I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay. I just, at this point in my life, this is my rock bottom. I thought the Steve Wilkos show, I thought that was my rock bottom, but this is it. I don't know what to do. I feel so powerless. I feel like I've had so many, like, people just really put their judgment onto me, and I haven't done anything but put in so much effort to be a mother. And I've done more good than bad, so I suppose that when I die one day, I'll be proud of my life. Because I have. I've went out here and functioned from good intentions of my life that I've fucked up at times, but I've done more good than bad. So where is your, because everybody's a balance, you know? How do you feel about your life? Have you done more good than bad, or have you done more bad than good, baby? As far as you go out here, you use people, you set people up, whatever people do for money out here anymore these days, baby. People like me, I don't know how to use the thing with me. I've always been like that. My friends would use these men up and down. I don't like to. I don't want to use a man. I shouldn't have to, right? I don't like using people to get things. And if I get something from you, that I'll try to balance it out. I don't ever want nobody to feel used. Maybe because I've been through that. Like, I don't know. I just know I'm a different type of soul here. And people don't understand me. It's not my fault that I'm in this world. One day I have to have a success story, right? I believe that. I mean, this is my rock bottom. I've been trying to get a job, and I'm not having so much luck with that. I suppose it's my reputation in the city of Omaha, because I went against the police department. And I feel like you suffer. Maybe, I don't know. Am I on a blacklist where don't hire me? It is what it is. One day, baby, y'all gonna see I was right. And I've been this beautiful person in and out the whole time, and y'all try to take my light and portray me to be somebody I'm not. You understand me? Anyway, I hope everyone's in good spirits. Always much love. I'm gonna go take me a walk. That's how I endured through this. Like, I mean, I'm not a saint, baby. Sometimes I have me 2 shots because I need it. You understand? I'm not a saint. Like, I don't ever want to portray myself like I'm some saint. All these things are happening to me. They're happening for me. And I know they're terrible. But I suppose even when bad things happen, baby, that happens for you. That I've been through a great hell of a life. And looking back, there's a reason why things happen. Even when my mom killed that lady. I mean, there's a reason I was there. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason I had an attempted suicide, baby. That prepared me for this. If this would have happened before my suicide, then I probably wouldn't be here right now. And that's just to tell you the truth. But that experience, because it didn't break me, it made me. And I learned a lesson from that. That life is precious, and no matter what people throw your way, you just gotta endure. So, always much love, and I just hope I can help somebody today. Hope you understand that emotions are temporary. I mean, I've been crying for 8 fucking months, so I don't really know how temporary they are, but I'm about sick of crying, baby. I know I need to come up with a new game plan for my life, right? I never prepare myself to, as if I'm like finding myself all over again, like my identity. How can I put this? Being a mother, like I had that planned for a lifetime. Seeing my kids grow up. Oh, ugh. Anyway, we're not gonna cry. It just sucks because when you put so much effort into being a good mom or at a job or in life, you know what I'm saying? And then you suffer because of it. Like that sucks. But there's a purpose behind that. And I mean, I don't really see my purpose right now all the way. But I believe that's what the patterns of life tell me so, baby. That when you endure, when you're a good person, you know you did the right thing, you just gotta suffer through it and you're gonna win, okay? I'm telling that to myself as I speak it to y'all. Because I know that's the patterns of life. It's just, this one's a long one. I've never had to go through something like this for so long. But I'm still here, so I suppose that means something. Always much love. Always much love. We're all people. I just need y'all to all remember that. When you think you go out here and you're crucifying someone, that you, not even them judges or them jurors get it right all the time. You don't know how many innocent people are behind bars of shit they didn't do. But y'all do that to us people in real life. I feel like I am in a prison. Because, especially in this city of Omaha. I'm not in prison per se, but I am. Because these people have like really... And so many of them. I just don't understand what I do to people. What do I do to y'all? I have yet... They're too sensitive. I can't help that, baby. And I was born that way. I do. I always love to look at my flaws and like, okay, I talk a certain way. That's not my fucking fault, baby. And I cuss. Oh, well, that's my way to... It feels good. So... If you think that's rude and it's not polite and... I just gotta be this perfect filter for y'all all the time. That's not me. Wrong one. I'm not a filter. And I think that's the problem that's why I'm such a problem to people. Because I'm not a filter. I don't know how to mold into who you want me to be. That I am who I am. And I don't go out here be hurting on people, baby. If I ever come in your life, I just want to help you out. You hungry? I want to feed you. That's fine, right? That's the person I am. Even the kids here. I always fed the neighborhood kids. Do you think of any other parent? Me and my couple friends, right? I love kids. Kids love me. Like, I have a good character. And I just don't understand how I'm so overlooked. And I've been so abused and I'm tired. So I got to figure out. I don't know. I'm just here venting. When you go through shit in life, baby, you got to sit there and sometimes... Sometimes speak out loud to yourself. But I've been trying to make sense of shit and why I've been going through this and why everybody calls it my karma, and I don't believe it's my karma. That is just... I suppose it's gonna birth a new life for me one day. I really believe I did the right thing. So I can't for the life of me understand what I did wrong. Because these people in the justice system, they haven't explained it to me, huh? All they said is my mental state. Well, you guys caused my mental state, baby. You all did. So why are you not taking responsibility for doing that to me and my kids? When we could have sat down, right? Why did you say that on the live? What's going on? They didn't come search my house. How did you think my kids were in such a threat? And you did not come search for weapons in my house. You just came to take my kids. I find that very offensive and criminal-like. Very like kidnappers. There's no way police is supposed to do that. Like, it's beyond me. I just will not justify what they did. And I got all these folks out here just Well, you can't say that when you go to court. You shouldn't say this, baby. That's my First Amendment speech right. I know for a fact y'all did not write my, you didn't give me a voice box or a brain to think. You cannot tell me what to say or how to feel. You're not in my body. That's another thing, baby. Other people cannot feel our feelings for us. If you're an empath, I feel other people's feelings. I do, and that sucks because I'm so sensitive to energy, and if you've been through something, I could go in a grocery store and I'll feel your pain and I'll start crying. That I know somebody's going through some crazy shit at the time, right? That's how I'm so sensitive to energy, and I don't understand, like, I didn't ask for this. I'm just trying to learn how to cope with it. You know? I want to use that to help people one day. I want to help kids. I think if we help kids, baby, that we prevent broken adults. You understand? Like, really help kids. Make sure that they have the right to speak and they can say, and then you sit there and you listen. I mean, they punish me for asking my kids questions. This is why they took my kids. This is the main reason for it. Because the way I was asking them questions, and I don't think I was doing it to, like, put anything in their mind. I'm asking probing questions. Now, I don't know much about the law, baby, but I've always, all my life, right, always watched them detective shows because I've always been so curious on why do people do what they do. Why do they just go for murder, or they just go and, like, hurting on the kids, or, you know, like, how does your brain just do that? And I've been through hell. So what made you go do that shit, you know? So I've always tried to understand people's minds. And I see patterns. I can help that I see patterns. That I'm usually right about shit. That sucks. Not because I want to be. Not because I want to be. Oh, it's much love. I just come on here and give you a little knowledge. I don't even know where all this shit comes from, and people are who they are. Like, y'all didn't put a soul in them. Try to understand the person or leave them alone. Don't go out there looking for the deepest flaws in them. Well, she said this, so it must mean this. You don't know, baby. Y'all really go out here and you think you're a scientist and you're trying to experiment a person like you're doing an experiment in the weirdest way. Just because they eat a certain thing or they dress a certain way, that don't mean nothing because you think it means what you want it to mean, baby. We miss out on good people out here. We just do, because we think they're a certain way and they're not. Because you haven't fully gotten the opportunity to get to know that person. You understand? There's seasons to a person, baby. You're the 4 seasons. You got that right up, right? Y'all act like a person's supposed to be just one way. There's no such thing. You have them days you cry. You have days you're angry. That's normal. But society goes out here and tells us that it's not. That we have to just be polite. Put a smile on your face. Don't speak your truth. Shut up. Zip it. What? I don't understand why words are so threatening to you folks. But you got out here police with guns, and you're not scared of them. You think they're protecting you, but when somebody speaks, you think they're hurting you. Make it make sense, baby. I'm not really sure. Optical illusion. I see through life different. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with me. I do feel like I've been dropped off from a different planet, and I have a certain sense of common sense that other people don't. And I'm not judging y'all for it, but I think we're all here to learn from one another, huh? We're all here to learn from one another, baby. I learn from the homeless, and I learn from a rich person, and I learn from all people. Why? I mean, that's where it's at. If every person is a portal to knowledge, they are. Again, but when you go out here and you're trying to use a person because you want something from them, you don't get to know. You don't get to truly experience that person's essence, right? It is what it is. Always much love. Get out there in nature and take your walk, baby. I just walk and walk. There's days I walk like 6-7 miles. I really don't know what it's about, but it's freeing. Always much love, and keep my babies in your prayers. This is hard for me. Then I feel all this pressure. People, like, I have to do something. You gotta get your kids back. Well, like, I'm one person. I got all these people against me. How do you think I feel, huh? Anyway, I'm not gonna show my tears like that because that's weakness, but it's not. I don't care who believes me, understand me. I did the right thing. I did the right thing for my kids. And beyond this world, on the other side, my kids would be so proud of me. For when I had all these people telling me not to believe them, that I believe my kids. And it will never change my mind, baby. You understand me? Always much love. You believe your children. That is your duty. That is your real job, baby. Because on the other side, you're going to have to answer as to why. You know how many parents don't believe their kids? I mean, I've seen videos. Did them people get their kids took, huh? When your child tells you that they've been there and you yelling at them and you calling them names? I've seen them videos. I wonder if CPS went to their house and took them kids. That's real abuse, huh? Again, and children suppress. So stop thinking because you're an investigator and your Project Harmony and all these motherfuckers that you can get the truth out of kids, take them from their mothers, huh? Or their fathers. Kids suppress. That's trauma. That is trauma on a child's brain. What they did to my kids. If I was scared to talk to people after the police came in my house and did that, you think my kids are going to tell you the truth, baby? Be rational. Be very rational. But years from now, when my kids are adults or they're older, and the truth will come out. Something happened to my kids, not because I wanted to, because the details were too much. And there is no way beyond this world that any 3- and 4-year-old could make up such shit. And y'all don't know my son, baby. Y'all don't know my son, that my son would lie about everything. So when my daughter told me that, what happened to my son, and he denied it, that's why they took my kids, as well as that video with my son. When I was asking him questions, because I didn't know what to make of it. And I had a 4-year-old telling me this happened, and that her dad did this to my son, and my son started crying. I was trying to pull out the truth out of him, but I didn't know how to do it. And I don't know that I did it the right way, but I did not mean to hurt my son. I was just trying to understand what was happening. And not one adult came and tried to help a mother. Like, y'all is stupid out here, yo. You find me so threatening, huh? Because the trauma that I have endured from hearing my little kids tell me filthy shit, and I'm the threat? And don't be angry. Just go out here and pretend. I don't know how to do that, baby. Don't ever ask me. I got the right to speak. If this is violence to you, then that's your problem, baby. I'm so angry, but I'm not out here doing nothing to nobody. So you're not going to tell me that this is not being a sane person right now. Yes, I'm very sane. I would worry about y'all that a lot of y'all couldn't even deal with what the fuck I just went through and be so composed and only talk and only scream and only cry. Always much love. Always much love, baby. Some of us just know how to cope with life. Like, I've been in flight or fight all my life, since I was a little girl. You understand? So you can't possibly try to comprehend me, but just know that I loved my kids more than anything beyond this world. You understand me? It's the only family I've had all my life. All my life, that's the only people I've seen grow before my eyes. And I would have never sat there and put them in such a situation when they're torn from me. I didn't do this. That I only had two choices. It was either I was going to report it or I was going to shut up about it. And I reported it, and I suppose that my emotions got the best of me, baby. I didn't know it was a crime to go and vent. I mean, I don't know. Because I've heard different people's perspective on what I said. Again, I'm going to tell you what I said. I said if the world was an eye for an eye, that I would have went and massacred them. I did say that. But they somehow twisted it, and they said I said I was going to massacre the police station. Never said that, though. Again, if I said if the world was an eye for an eye, why did you take my statement literal? Because that's just a figure of speech. If. And now we know the world is not an eye for an eye, so why did you presume that that was a crime, that was real threats? It's not. It wasn't real threats. Like, these people listen, it's like they want something to happen. Shame on you. You could have went out here and solved some murders that day. You could have went out here and found some children that are missing that day, but you chose to come into my house and take my kids without a court order or a warrant, and you call that justifiable by the law? No way, Omaha Police Department. You know what the fuck you did. I do not like y'all, baby. You know what you did. You know what y'all did. You broke all type, like you on a morality code. I would love to see a book about a morality type of how are these judges and these officers supposed to truly treat the civilians on this earth. Because you have a moral code you have to abide by, baby. You do not do that to mothers. They didn't look at my record. They didn't look at nothing. I feel you though, a suicide attempt, but if you didn't take my kids after my suicide attempt, and why did you do it after when I reported a crime? And then I got upset as a mom and let out some hateful words, so what? That's not a crime. That's not a crime. If people can still go out here and call people the N-word, if that ain't a crime, baby, what I said is not a crime. You understand me? That's stupid. That's a racist ass word. It should be banned, right? You should get charged. If you call somebody the N-word, you should get charged. Y'all motherfuckers got the law backwards. You're allowing pedophiles to be on a sex offender list. So you're not gonna sit here and blame me because I speak out against all this filth. You telling me that's a law? You telling me your law is gold? It's garbage as far as I'm concerned. Respect the law. Bitch, y'all is criminals out here. Do you understand what you're doing to people on this earth? Police, justice system wannabes, huh? You keep people in jail, they're your slaves, you get paid from it, right? Only people should be in jail for life is murderers and child predators and rapists and people that torture animals. Them people should never get out. You are putting people in jail. How are people in jail for possessing drugs? But a person that molested on a child, they're out. Huh? You telling me your law is some good shit? No, it's not. That's just common sense. It's just nasty. Filthy. And then you think you're free in America, baby, when pedophiles got the right to roam around and they're slapped on the wrist? And y'all should be out here protesting about that. All them kids in Walmart just on the posters, where they at? So you let the predators out. You know they're gonna reoffend. Do you see what they do? It's a system of corruption. I just don't get it, because if you're not against it, baby, that you are for it. And I'm very much so against it. You understand? It is what it is. I don't know where my passion comes from. So much anger and betrayal. It's not of this world. I don't feel like I'm of this world. Not because I'm not better than nobody. I'm so misunderstood. And I'm just tired of being, man, like crucified. Time and time again, because I sound different. Because I don't talk like everybody. I don't look a certain way. Or I don't dress this way. Bitch. Y'all drive a person to this. To like me. I used to be I miss the old me. But she was a naive, dumb one. And look what I've had to go through in life. It is what it is. I'm the way I am for a reason. And I'm beautiful the way I am, baby. And I encourage you to speak that over your life. Because there's no such thing as a normal, perfect person. There's no such thing. I mean, if you don't go out here committing abominations, you are perfect. In my eyes, that you are a perfect person. So I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you I don't give a fuck. But I love every single one of you. You go out here and you know what's right and wrong. And maybe you don't have that confidence and that boldness to speak it out. Because people are scared to talk. Like, that's the saddest shit. That's the saddest shit. Like, I would die speaking my truth. I don't give a fuck. No way. This is my senses. You didn't give me lips or a tongue or a mouth. It don't matter. That's crazy, baby. Y'all gotta really realize they're trying to take our First Amendment speech right and make it as it's a crime. Next thing you know, you can't think a certain thing because that's gonna be a crime too. I don't know what these fucking idiots, but it's just the weirdest thing. This is not life. This can be life. You know? This system they got. I know they're sick of it too. And eventually, I mean, one day it's gonna all collapse. And you can blame the leaders in position of power that the greed and corruption has caused this type of pain on this earth. They want to get richer and they want people to be poor. You know, it is what it is. That's just the mentality. And dumb people are the like sociopaths. It don't matter. That's what you are. You're a sociopath. When you're in prison and you want to keep people dumb, and when you see that you're going to end up in a grave too, baby. So why would you do that? You don't know what's awaiting y'all on the other side, and you don't believe in the other side. There's another side to life. I believe in that. That's why I go out here no matter what I go through, that I don't get blood on my hands. I ain't never gonna do that. Yuck, bitch. Never. No. I'll go out here and committing abominations. I want my ancestors to be proud of me, to see that I've suffered, but I still didn't go out here, you know, taking the super easy way out, right? For money. Money belongs to the earth, baby, to the trees. It's not, I mean, if you look at it from a spiritual concept, right? The earth owns everything. You think that's your house, but it's not. Mother Earth, she owns everything on this earth, baby. Alright, always much love, baby. Go out here, be humble. Okay? Treat people with respect. Get to know them and, like, really get to know them. Not because he said, she said. Oh, did you hear what she did? Or he did? That you really, let me tell you that y'all really miss out on good people out here. Because you listen to them outside sources. You don't know that that person could be gossiping about that person because they're jealous or they're envious or some personal problem. That doesn't mean they're right about a person. It doesn't matter. Opinions are just that. Again, opinions don't belong within ourselves. That's outside of ourselves. That belongs to the outsiders. I suppose unless we let those opinions like mold us. Don't do that though. You're here, you were born alone, you're gonna die alone, and you got a journey, and it's just your journey. You understand? Nobody has the right to tell you how to walk through your journey, baby. Okay? Always much love. You are loved by this universe. Right? By Mother Earth, baby. She gives you oxygen and water, and that to all of us. I think that we just forget the simple things in life. And when you walk outside every day, you got oxygen for free. Water should be free, right? The earth gives us everything. It's just the system has created this, call it a matrix, to where people are imprisoned. And the best things in life are free, baby. Like joy and happiness and trust and love. But we've been really taught that we have to buy, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a whole mind twist. Because knowledge is very... knowledge is not... So I don't believe knowledge is written so much as it's felt. Knowledge is felt to me, right? The spirit of knowledge is in what we can feel. That's the most knowledge you're going to have. That's why it's important that you still know how to feel, baby. A lot of people out here lost the ability to feel with their heart. When a person cries, they can't truly feel their tears. They get angry that that person is crying. That's horrible. You understand? We're all people. And I believe we all possess the ability to be empaths. That's not for the weak. But to put yourself in that person's shoes and understand that if it was you going through that trial or tribulation, that it will be hard on you too, baby. Okay? I don't want pity from y'all. Don't look at me. I'm not a fucking victim. I think I have somewhat of a victim mentality because I'm still hurt. I'm wounded. But I'm getting out of that. Always much love, baby. Always much love. It's just you versus you, right? It's just you versus you. And you're just right here, right now. That's it. That's it. The yesterday is gone and tomorrow don't even exist. So just remember that when you're so scared about life and you worry about everything. Oh, in 2 weeks, like I got court next Friday, this Friday coming up. And I've been uneasy about it. I don't want to see them people. I don't want to be in that courthouse. I just really despise the whole system. Like, this is not fair and it's not right. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and tell myself it's not. I haven't done nothing to deserve this, and my kids for sure haven't. So I just don't understand it. Nebraska's not a mother state. That's a lie. They don't care. They don't care. I don't know if they're so short-staffed. I don't know what it is, but I've taken it personal, you know, because I'm a mom. And the way they just like took my kids and my visits and any little thing I would say, they would take it as if something's wrong with me. Like, it's crazy how they've used my words and turned me into a whole criminal because of words. Always much love, baby. I've been trying to make sense of shit too. That's why I talk so much. It is what it is. Always love. I'm really done now, okay? Have a blessed day. I shall talk to y'all another time.